Give me that you usually get me anyway. Like, I was just chilling.
Well, you know, I'm married and single and separated and dating. I had a fun ass Valentine's Day. Yeah, I am engaged, yeah. Because I have had some marriage proposals. I'm like, I'm already married. So let me get divorced first and then I'm going to marry you too. I'm collecting last names like Coach Bags. I mean, most of my friends, like comedians and stuff that been in the game 20 years, they done had them about 3 husbands. So I've only had one. I'm good for at least another one. But I had an awesome Valentine's Day being a pimping and single. I'm like, this was kind of better. Because, like, when I was married, I just got that one Valentine.
I'll say something on that note.
Before
dating this lovely gentleman, Valentine's Day was great single. Like, you got everything from anybody who thought you were something. So
you know what I'm saying? Inbox was slapping.
Give me the teddy bears, the chocolates.
And the more you make them wait on them panties, the more they gonna give you.
Yes,
so,
Lord.
You got big.
So you gonna wait for a while.
Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
And then you got the ones that be talking about, hey, big head, they ain't text you, they ain't said nothing. Right? It's probably a copy and paste. You might respond and find out you on a group text. He done told 40 bitches Happy Valentine's Day, including you.
Wait and see who's gonna reply.
Yeah, but I had several Valentines. And then the thing about it is, everybody can't, everybody was tagging their boo and stuff. I'm like, I can't really. Because if I tag a picture of one boo, I got another boo that's mad. Why you had him on your... it's a couple of y'all. So I was just like, my kids hooked me up. You can't really go into what you got. But I went and had a Valentine's Day breakfast. I got the side chick shit the day before. I was getting shit over the weekend. I seen a nigga today. I'm like, who's with your boo on? Hey, how you doing? Okay, I'm on the side. That's how I know. If you come the day before, the day after, I know I could be on the side because you on the side too. Everybody's on the side, So, that's how I be when you married and divorced. But I had a funner Valentine's Day being single than I did being married. Because I had more Valentine's.
Yeah, you ain't got to hide none of that shit. You got 35 packages. You got 35 packages.
It's Valentine's.
I had 35 packages apiece.
I put some flowers away before I got home.
Before you got home?
Yeah, where you get them flowers?
My kids bought all these flowers. My daughter got some. My son I got 2 sons. Yeah, they wasn't together. They got different flowers.
See, y'all don't realize y'all got the ultimate tool right here, the radio. When I was in high school, I was on the radio. And what I used to do is I would dedicate songs to a bunch of different girls, but I made them all think it was just them. And so what I would do is I'd send them all a text message and be like,
This song's for you.
yeah, this is for you. And then I would come on the air and be like, you're listening to blah, 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 blah. So coming up next, we got this song here.
He had their voice.
Think of you on 2 occasions,
You wanna know something funny?
and I'm gonna dedicate this shit to you.
He did that to me.
But I wasn't.
What song did you get dedicated to?
I honestly don't even remember the song he dedicated to me. I just remember what he said. But it was really sweet and genuine. Like in high school,
Well, you the winner.
Said your name.
He was so sweet.
You
Yeah,
the
he said my
I
name.
said your name. So
He did say my name.
So that was some years. That's some longevity because you're 25 now and that was your high school
Well,
boo?
I'm 26, 25. Well, we weren't high school boos. We were high school fling. I actually had a high school sweetheart, and we were on and off, but we got close towards the end of high school.
let's come closer to the mic.
Talk about it now. Talk about it.
I'm about to bust my head.
I'm trying to make this line
So you didn't want to be one of many in high school because he was dedicating 2 mean songs and 2 mean different
But
ones.
like, okay, so this is the thing with us. If you can't see already, we have a lot of similarities, but we have a lot of opposites. He was the popular kid in high school. I was not.
And see, I would think it was just the
introvert.
opposite. I would think he would have been quiet and you was the popular
Complete
one.
opposite. He threw all the parties. He was a football player. Despite the fact I was a cheerleader, I wasn't popular. Like, I was just an introvert. That's all. So I had like a little clique, my very few amount of friends, but that's who I stayed with. He hung out with everybody. So when he and I started talking, 16, during my cotillion, I was like starstruck.
That's how you
In
know
all
a girl
honesty.
going to school. You want to get them cotillion ones. Yeah. They
I was
they,
in the battalion too. Though.
they
And I escorted
okay.
his cotillion too.
See what I mean? Them is the ones that's going to school, about to get that degree, about to get
Which
that
I
bag.
did. All that. We both
See?
did.
I know it. Okay.
But yeah.
So you was y'all was a fling in high school. Y'all kissed real hard, clothes burned. I'm not asking too many questions. You know how you did in high school.
We definitely kissed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We never clothes burned. We never got that far.
Y'all didn't no couch session, no up against the wall in the hall. Did you carry her books to class?
No, I don't think we even. I honestly don't even remember that much from that time period. I do remember it snowing one time, and I was wiping off her car, and she was like, "Oh my God,
That's boo right there,
the
boy."
sweetest thing."
Man, I remember everything. That's how starstruck I was with him.
Oh,
I
you
was
still
really
start.
high in high school. That's.
Yeah.
I was high as balls. Like
I didn't start smoking until college, so I still had a decent recollection back then. During college, that's another story, but before, I can remember a good amount of that. But yeah, our very first day, he came up in this big red truck. He had.
Oh, he was driving, girl. That's
yeah,
why
bruh,
I be.
he had him a car. Well, I thought he. Well, yeah, that was your car at the time, right? Yeah.
See, he had his own
That
car.
was his own car. It was a nice car. He had a teddy bear, chocolates, flour, like everything in the car. Like picked
He
me up
was
at
the
my
one
door.
to get, and he was popular, girl. You had the one.
I have the one.
Ooh, so
I
let
know
me-
that's
Yeah.
right, and she the winner.
I'm listening to this. I'm like, damn.
Let me-
All the time.
They about to go home and get it all.
Let me ask you this. So how was it dating a woman who was starstruck by you?
He didn't know. He didn't know.
It, honestly, I mean, that's why I like did, because I was scared. I wasn't ready for that. I was very scared.
She was too much woman back in,
Well,
huh?
she was quick. Like she was.
And the
she was there,
cotillion.
and I was.
She knew what she wanted.
Yeah, she knew what she wanted, and I just clearly didn't. Like I liked her a lot, but that freaked me out.
You out here hoeing? Because you was dedicating all them songs to everybody. Just tell the truth.
It was his.
I was.
He had his time as a young man.
He had his time as a young man, a.k.a. hoeing.
Oh,
Okay.
I was, but I was a very
Look at Mike,
exclusive
y'all. I
hoe.
can relate.
I
You
very
was a
exclusive.
choosy lover. You
I
was a
very
choosy lover.
very
You was a choosy lover. That's what's up. We gotta introduce Tonna. Tonna B made it in. She said, she came in limping. So how was your Valentine's Day? Because did you 50 Shades of Grey? What's going on?
Had nothing to do with the
I wanna rock and a roll and a rock and a.
She done woke up late, talking about I was sleeping. She said it was medicine. She said it was pain medicine, y'all. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Trying to be in a nigga tried a new move last night.
Okay, had her foot behind that headboard.
I
That's
would have
what.
told y'all I ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna go back and try it again.
Oh, if first you don't succeed.
You was doing the leapfrog. You was doing the leapfrog and leaped off the bed.
I try to kick you and kick the wild.
Girl, you know the leapfrog.
I said, if you gonna lie, motherfucker, tell motherfucker.
That's the leap. You ask Sharon. Well, don't ask me no questions if you don't really want to know the answer what the leapfrog is.
Wow.
Girl, you got to do the frogger on them sometimes.
Get your ribbons on, please.
You hear me? You hear me? Get them bills together. You only paid to disconnect. I need the rest of this bill taken care of. Let's get some frogger going on.
At least ladies prolong it for him, okay? Because once you bust that great nut, you gonna get that card you didn't know that nigga had. Nigga, how'd you get a black card, nigga? Pull that extra cum out and you pull,
Okay.
When he starts singing like he's at a Mormon church. You about to get that special card, black card.
You gotta make them sing like Fantasia.
Come on,
you
hit
hear
on my.
me?
The driver's license, here go the black card and the driver's license, bitch. Just take them both. I'm about to sleep till
Tonna, do
Sunday.
we have fun Sunday?
Oh my goodness.
Where the picture with A.G. White? I done seen every picture but the one we took together at the end.
Oh shit.
You hiding it.
My phone on the break.
I got all my friends hide pictures. Tamika Key,
Say hide
Nicole
pictures.
Kearney, and Tonna B, all the light-skinned friends hide pictures. They dropped pictures a year later. I did the Church of Cannabis last August. Nicole just now tagging me to the pictures. Get out of here with that shit. I forgot I did that. It's out on the south side somewhere. It
I
was
heard
hot
about
outside.
that. I actually heard about that from a stripper.
Did you like
Oh.
it?
Yes, I liked it. Yes, I did like it, and I did, and I talked about jokes, and I talked about weed a little bit, and I got fired off my job a little longer after that. I don't know.
That's why if you work at a job and you can't do comedy, you can't tell people at your job that you do comedy. Because them motherfuckers will hang you. I got fired from my job for same shit.
You can't be yourself.
Somebody was like, oh, Mike, so how was the show this weekend? I was like, yeah, it was cool. What was some of the stuff you talked about? I went, yeah, man, I talked about this, not talking about that. Next thing you know, I'm in the office. What the fuck? She told me to tell her about something. That's what I talk about. That's what I do.
It ain't like she didn't already
Yeah,
know.
but you know what? That's what happened when they brought me in the office. I said, I thought I was a familiar company. They done talked about pussy and dick and all this stuff. But see, that's the thing. As a guy, wait. As a guy, I won't talk about that shit until you talk about that shit.
You gotta bring it up first.
Yeah. So when they did their investigate, when I got fired, unemployment did that.